Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and welcome back to Humankind's closed beta. We're turn 31, moving on to turn 32. As we speak, Coruscant is coming along, trying to build up the capital of the galaxy. If you remember last episode, we were able to snag this little territory here from the Hittites using a demand. They refused the next demand though, so there's also some rebels, some peaceful, not rebels, independent people spawning up here that we might want to conquer, but they also will provide us a buffer if we really want to try and focus on spreading and claiming up some of this other contested land. We do have a little bit of influence, and I think we're going to want to put a city somewhere in here to get a second city. This is a decent area. There's some good resources. This would be an even better area. This would be a phenomenal area. Maybe this is the best place for a city. But it'll take quite a bit of influence to do that. These guys have healed up, so I'm going to start moving them this way. If we want to come all the way up over here, we're going to come up this way. So, and we got this curiosity crate, give us 5 science. Acknowledge that. Who else needs some movement? This scout here. This is from the Spiffing Brits. Dominion, Babylon up in the north. Alright, a melody for every occasion. Creating an institution dedicated to music in every city was an excellent idea. Performers produce refined, delicate compositions, and many pay for the privilege to hear them play. Music is a serious, artful practice carried out by trained adepts. The strict classical musical culture is well established. Euphony. Alright, so this gives us, modifies the order axis towards authority. Okay. Here we have this army here. Let's go ahead and solidify, I think, this region. We have a salt resource here, and it could be acquired, but it's pretty expensive. We really need more influence per turn, and I think getting these stone rings will help us move towards that as well. So we might be getting that next, giving us a holy site. It's also debatable if we want to acquire this first. This theoretically could be its own city as well. It is pretty far from Coruscant. If we could claim maybe this whole area and turn it into a city. Air star unlocked, an agrarian star. Okay, good to know. We could even use our influence now to, what is this? Power investor. If no extractor exists, then one will be created instantly. Otherwise, you will share some of the money with the owner. You'll both earn money, more money the more empires are buying the resource. Theoretically, we could invest into something like this, but it has to be owned. Interesting.
If you seek the greater good,
they, for example, have sage and
I
copper that we could
better.
purchase, and it would give us more stability in all our cities. There's other...
Greetings from me and my people.
We could buy salt. We already have salt, I think. No, we have salt. It would give us more food and stability. So it is pretty good to buy these things. They're not cheap, though, I don't think.
You look different. Did you change your hair?
I have something here that
Right,
should
so we've
please us
taken
both.
that. And we could propose an alliance here.
Accepted. With
With
pleasure.
the Olmecs, beautiful. And now we can do a lot of these
I
things here.
have
We can
something
do
here that should
Empire share
please us
vision.
both.
Technologies researched by one empire provide progress for the others. We have to refuse that. We don't have the gold.
you?
Probably should have
Gladly.
planned that.
Let
we
us
could-
have wine
We don't have the gold
and
probably
salt.
to buy anything either. We have silk, sage, and salt. But that's good to know. We might go snag those curiosities as well. This isn't a huge army, but it is enough, I think, to be able to defend. They do have archers and they have spearmen. So they do have some pretty formidable troops that we have to be a little aware of. Let's see, where to now?
Over this way.
What is this? Ebony. We even could ransack it. That'd be pretty funny. We have multiple of these we'd like to do. We're also how we're gaining. We're gonna get more influence here eventually. This is 50-50. We do need to get more influence, I think. This might help. At least get us more stability and faith, which I think faith will help. 2 food for farmer. Industry and woodland. Okay. I think we're going to put these guys to sleep for now. Urgent affairs. New civic independent peoples. Alright, so let's take a look at those details. We only have 37 influence, so we could actually acquire one of these if we wanted to. Assimilate cost by 20%. Modify higher army cost. That's going to be too much. Now, founding myths could be good. And activate mandate. Plus 5 faith. I'm going to say plus 5 faith on main plaza or influence would be great. Actually, that'll pay for itself very quickly. That's very debatable. Celebrating. Modify attach outpost cost by 20. So that'll make absorbing the outpost cheaper. I kind of want to actually just snag this real fast. It moves us towards learning, and we get more influence on the main plaza. Increasing now we have 15 per turn, and instead of just potentially forming one of these quickly, it's still pretty expensive, we'll go grab some of these instead. First. Now we can end our turn. Alright, so we have completed the Maker's Quarter. Our production has shot up, but our stability is pretty low now, so I think we're going to want to throw down the stone rings. We also might want to throw down a garrison somewhere down here so that we can potentially bring troops down here quickly if need be. We have the pyramids here. I think we're going to want to build maybe a Maker's Quarter. No, we'll probably do I talked about this last time. We're going to do market quarters and get Maker's Quarters here, and maybe this will be a Maker's Quarter as well, but let's figure out where we want to put this. In fact, where's the best place? During their lifetimes, many will make the journey here to worship and renew their faith. Once a cultural wonder holy site is placed, you can no longer unqueue or move the construction from the chosen tile. It'll take 6 turns. I don't think you can build right off of it right after. You used to be able to in like one of their first open devs, but you couldn't in the last one. They could have reverted that back, and if they did, we're going to want to put it somewhere advantageous to where we could build off of it quickly. We should probably be somewhere over here, to be honest. Like right here, maybe. That's going to take quite a while, but
Follow me.
if we get off on this river, we'll be able to come down right there. Alright, so we got 10 gold there. Let's go grab this curiosity. That gave us 10 more gold. Nice. Now, I think we want to move back up this direction. It's actually a pretty good region, but it has no actual... Oh, it does have copper, actually. Might be a great city location up here on these cliffs, though. It's probably pretty debatable. And turn. Receive more fame when earning merchant era stars. Can use influence to marshal venture capital towards resource deposit, either creating an extractor or generating money. Focus on money and trade. No, we could actually do this already again. We increased our influence income significantly. In fact, we could actually grab another one of these. I think. No. And now that they've jumped up to 80 now, so we can't do one of those. We could, however, let's see, this is owned, so we could just throw down an extractor there, essentially for free, if we wanted to. On the other hand, I kind of want to get another city on the way, though, first. Wherever that is. And we can't use gold here to complete this sooner. And we don't have this. We can't do forced labor. How many population do we have here? 3 people. We have none on science. I think we're going to want to bring... maybe 1 over here. Growth would be nice, though. The money's also really solid. We don't need a ton of it right now. I think we do this. Alright. Let's come... oh, I thought we could go down right there. Must not be able to. No, we do not want to go to war. So I guess we can go through their territory. It's just not their actual merged in regions. Keepers of the Creed. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between 2 temples in Coruscant, each representing a different sect of Nubian shamanism. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while the other contends that only women, with their capacity for nurturing life, possess the necessary understanding for these affairs. These quarrels must stop before your inhabitants start fighting each other. Who should be your religious leaders? Alright, so we could choose men, which will put us towards tradition. Women, which puts us towards tradition. So both of these are essentially the same. Or all, which puts us towards learning. And I think we want learning, right? If we take a look at these, tradition, progress, plus 10% science. That's better. So let's, there he is. I think we're gonna go click all. Bronze working research, we now can build the copper mine, and we can get spearmen. The Hittites now feel differently about us. Give Kochab. Alright, one of the scientist stars have been earned. Locate the event. Nice. Didn't really locate it though. So they are demanding Kochab.
Greetings.
We're going to refuse.
You have need of me?
Neither interesting nor desirable.
They withdrew their demands. Good.
Let's forget this demand.
Their war support is really going up, though. We might have to get a second army just to make sure that we don't lose this war if we have one. Can make this game real short, real fast. Alright, so we could actually throw this down real fast. Oh, we even could use this to do it in 1 turn. That is pretty cool, though. What would this give us? More production, oh, and science. That's pretty solid. Where is this guy? They've claimed up all the way to here already. We might just want to come claim this region right away. And then claim up as much as we can. Oh, we got another achievement. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think we're going to hold on to the influence and try and claim this territory, since we're kind of struggling to get enough territories right now. Though I'm tempted to buy that in the instant copper mine. Let's check out the tech screen. I think we kind of want to grab domestication, since we're going to get horses soon. Though stoneworks and forced labor is pretty solid. So I think I'll grab that first. End our turn. Ep2's population, beautiful. Trade route has been blocked. Violence has temporarily halted selling salt to the Hittites. That's why it's stopping. Alright, so the Babylonians have purchased. Beautiful, so now we're going to get way more gold. We're getting 46 per turn. That's what we were hoping, is we could start selling some off. Now, they've also demanded another thing, so we can go here. Go to
You
crisis
grace
and
us with
The
refuse.
proposal is sloppy. My answer is no.
So they are very much wanting war. If they do that, right, I understand. So we don't want to build any more things until we get these online, I think. Or we could build this right here to let us get troops down here faster. Now they still could swing up and around, that would take a while, and they'd have to go through these guys. I think this makes the most sense. Now, if we swap this, could we purchase it? No, not quite. Let's continue to finish the stone rings, and then I think we'll do the garrison so that we can put some troops down here. But we might want to grab the mine before that as well. It'll only take one turn. There we go. I think that's what we want to do. Take these armies. All right, so now we're going to want to plop down an outpost. We need 140, so it's going to be a few turns. And here, let's just continue to go explore. Oh, wait. Let's grab that. 5 science. Nice.
Over this way.
And this side of the continent is busy. And they're encroaching on what we want, so we gotta be a little careful. They continue to make these demands. Maybe I'll just ignore it for now.
Off we go.
And turn again. War declared. Okay, so now compared to year 49, so they have significantly more desire for war. What's their army like? Pretty good. Pretty solid, actually.
Off we go.
We're going to want to bring those guys down, and then we're going to want to start getting some troops here. The question is, do we take this fight right here? We're a little outnumbered, and we don't have any fortifications. Fighting on the river's a little brutal, but if we attack... They don't have, do they have any range? They have one archer, one ranged archer. If we attack from here, we might... We have to get the win, though. That's the thing. We have to win the battle. But we might force them to be attacking us from the river. Alternatively, we could kind of abandon this outpost and retreat until we have more actual soldiers. This would force them to start there, but we would also be on the river. But we could see if we'd start like this. Show me that screen again. Come on. Why isn't it doing that? There it is. Okay. So we could potentially start putting our troops right here. You can't really see where I'm thinking, but essentially off the river, potentially forcing them to attack from the river. We'd have to start one unit on this river up here. It might work. It's a little risky. With them, they don't have any like improved units, but the spearmen are going to be tough. The archers are going to be annoying. We need to we don't have any high ground for our archers, unfortunately. And we can't retreat. Oh yeah, we can, kind of. If we take this fight and lose, it really will set us back big time. And we're pretty evenly matched. There's a chance they'll retreat, but I don't think so. If we retreat, though, I think we can get units and pretty much live to fight another day, and then come down and take it back for the glory of the Republic. So now we're going to cancel this. We're going to have to... We kind of have to cancel this, don't we? Actually, you know what? We need to complete it. I didn't want to do this, but it's going to take it. It's not going to put us far that back. We're going to put that there. We now have it online. Got a builder star. That's good. And we're getting lots of gold, which is great. And now we're going to quickly grab another archer. We want this. How many populations? We have 3 populations. So we can fill up our army. We can replace those 2 hunters with these 2. I think that's worth it. We're going to swap, purchase the spearmen, and it'll take 2 turns, but then we'd be able to purchase them. We're gonna go sentry mode until we can claim this territory. Have everyone complete their movement.
Let's go.
And turn. Let's see what the Hittites try and do here. My guess is they're going to start ransacking this. It's only going to take one turn, so we essentially have lost this place, and they'll probably claim it and they'll spend the influence, but we'll be able to, I think, take it from them potentially. Now we should be able to purchase out that unit. They have no movement yet until next turn, which is a little unfortunate. This also gives us the high ground. We're being a little defensive, but I think it will be better in the long run. To move just out of sight.
Yes, Commander.
And we'll get our stone rings in here pretty soon. These actually might be best on defense right here. We could probably use them to raid. And we'll separate these hunters. We'll have a group of 4 hunters, probably just moving around trying to pillage. Alright, so we've lost this region here, which is fine. If they claim it, well, that'll be brutal, but not the end of the world. Let's bring these troops forward.
Let's go. Affirmative. We'll keep an eye on it. Right.
They distrust us. We could spend influence to praise them. We could give them gold. But I think we'd rather just conquer them, to be honest, if we can. Now that we've completed the city archers, we've completed the stone rings. The next thing we want to do with this ability going up is potentially getting the garrison. The garrison here would be pretty solid. It will still cost a little... we probably wouldn't be able to complete it. We might be able to use it in a war here. It could be solid. It could be good. Let's actually do it. We'll also improve our stability. The darkest depths. Miners and prospective miners and their kin from Coruscant are afraid. Ancient traditions are strong, and many believe the mythical beasts of the old legends are very real. Now rumors are rife that it was no ordinary bear that attacked the hunting party, but a monstrous creature whose den is in the city's nearby mine. Many are likely to down tools without action. How should we respond to the rumors? Speaking of mines, I went to the salt mine just out of Krakow. I can't remember what the actual town is. It's like 20 miles from Krakow or something. And you go like miles underground. It's pretty phenomenal. It's crazy. Okay, so we can dismiss. We get forced labor. We don't want to lose stability. Investigate moves us towards collectivism. We get celebrating. Embrace. Patriotic. Land unit. Oh, that would have been great like 2 turns ago. I mean, we still could get units. Let's see. We still have 2 population, so we still instead could focus on something like this and just increase our army size even more for defenses and stuff. That's debatable. On the other hand, if we just get forced labor, it's only 10 turns. We'll lose stability. We're going to gain stability, but it will improve our industry. I think we're going to take that. Alright, so we're continuing to scout here. Very nice. Let's end our turn. They claimed that. Our war support's pretty low, but theirs is hot, and theirs is high. So we need to win this battle that we're about to start. We now have a formidable army, early game army. Nonetheless, very good. The gold isn't worth spending yet.
Come over here.
End turn. I wonder if the Hittites are also boxed in, so they feel like they have to go to war. Now we only have... How's our influence? 136 is pretty good. We might actually be able to turn this into a region this turn. 130, beautiful. Let's see. What's the best area to put it in right here? If we had moved, we could have all... Well, we still couldn't have claimed that. That would have been 180. This would have been 130 as well. 12.8. And not phenomenal. 215. Technically, this is a little better. 710, I guess, isn't terrible. We'll get more resources soon, and theoretically, we can attach these quickly. And we're just claiming it. We're not necessarily putting a city here yet. They must be out of 710. Yeah, I think that's the best. For now, it's going to take 3 turns to create that outpost. Ooh. We have to worry about that, don't we? And they're already the Celts? Wow, the AI is moving. Good to know. We actually might want to claim some of these regions first. Alright, so here's their army. We have this significant advantage in this fight. Also, can we... We're 1 turn away. Oh, we don't have... We don't quite have the gold. We could have put in a... We could have got this. Would have been really nice. Alright, so they've retreated. We got victory. That should increase our war desire.
Welcome.
There's a decreased by
I am
2.
listening. So
Or by
speak.
5. And ours increased by 5. And they lost their movement while we kept ours. Could you please get out of the way? I want to come a raiding. And turn. Persian. The AI is moving. We've also been, I mean, kind of messing around a bit, right, with this whole war thing. Ooh, what do they got here? Same army. They're still retreating, so they must have ran to the river and like ran back or something. We also have this fortification now. Speaking of that, let's make sure we make it so... Can't we... I thought there's a way to make it so our troops spawn there, but... We're going to manual battle this. Alright, let's open that up. We want our archers as protected as possible. And we want them on high ground.
Follow me.
I think we might do this. Now, if the archers back here is more protected, but if they spawn all... let's do... No, we'll switch it. That's better. This guy protects the flank. The archers are a little exposed, but simply because they're in the front, but there are fortifications. I think. Right? What does this say? Fortified city. Restricts movement and provides bonus to units defending from outside attacks unless breached by siege weapon. Okay. Yeah, so it does help protect them. They can be attacked, but they'll be a little stronger, and they just have elevation, so I think it's better. We're going to end deployment. We want to probably hit their archers first. Now we could move our archers here, and we'd be in better range of their archers. I think we're going to use these guys to defend, to make sure they don't take this high ground spot. We're going to hit these guys here. And then we're going to hit them with our spearmen. Alright, so their turn. Let's see what they do. They move forward to be able to attack these archers. And they attack with spearmen. But because of our defenses, our archers actually do pretty well in melee. Because of the defenses. Right here, they took way more damage from scouts. I also thought these guys had... What's it called? And you can't move around, just move around them, because that's a little annoying that that worked for them. If we retreat, though, we're out of range. Hello.
All together.
We get this kill. We hit those guys. And these are our warriors too. I forgot about that. We might be able to eliminate them, but we're attacking from the river, which is a little brutal. I think we do this from uphill. Let me get the kills here. Eliminate those units. Protects that flank. Now we're up, we still have our 4 units. They only have 2, so we should be able to win this. It looks like they're retreating. Let's see what their spears end up doing. They flank. Do some good damage. If we be a little careful bringing these archers forward, we really don't want to lose them. See if we can get these kills.
Charge.
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna bring these guys forward as far as we can.
Will do. No fear.
And charge with our warriors. There we go. Victory. In 1 turn, 3 rounds. Alright, so they feel differently about us, and their war resolution has gone down, ours is going up. They have advanced the next era, it looks like. Right, because they're no longer the Hittites, they're the Persians. So they're ahead of us for sure. We want to heal. What the... I kind of want to go put this guy on auto explore. Hide the army's actions. I thought there was auto explore. Oh, right there. Okay, perfect. Just a toggle, not a button, which is interesting. All right, so we'll claim this pretty soon, which is great. We're gonna want to claim this one next, I think. This one is another good one we might want to claim. Oh, and we get trade. Oh, interesting. Maybe we want to claim this one next. All right. Now, having won that battle, we do want to go pillage this and claim it. But we need to, I think, rest. It's not worth risking defeat. And we can just move forward here with our hunters, or scouts, or whatever.
Off we go.
Let's focus on winning this war. Phlegetone is becoming a nice little hub. Now what to build? Completed that, which is great. We kind of need to build some of these big time. 2 food per farmer. Let's grab the lumber yard. And turn, wait, okay, hold on. How come this keeps changing? Yeah, like what's going on there? Okay, so the flooded lands, we have a huge flood, we can protect, we get a chance of good consequences. I think that's usually worth it. Right, these guys have moved. We're going to pillage that in 1 turn. Alright, so here's a pretty formidable force, actually. More than I had expected. We're going to continue to heal here. 3 whole spearmen. That's a fight. We can win, I think. We'll see. We're stronger, and we have the uphill, so we should win, hopefully, if they attack us. And we healed. If they get fortified, though, we'll probably be in trouble. pillage that, which is great. We want to move forward and pillage as much as possible.
Follow me. Come over here.
Wait, I thought... Hold on. We pillaged that already, didn't we?
This way.
We must have moved before it was done. Whoops. We need 90 here, so we're going to wait a couple turns. Oh, snap. Okay, that was scary. They had a unit right here. Just a rogue unit looking to pillage. Oh, okay, hold on. They have 3 of those guys. Now we're in trouble for this fight here. Maybe we leave this and just go pillage this district here. Let's come forward to right there. What unit is this? Okay. They definitely have quite a formidable force back here, which I'd be a little worried about. We completed now we could get the stoneworks next, would be really good, especially over here. That said, honestly, it's a little brutal right now with our units. I want to test something out real fast. If we move here,
Let's go.
can we spawn our troops here? Yes, we can. That is what I want to know. And we're going to need more. Like, we have those 2 range units, which are good. But we kind of need more of these guys, too. They're both 370, though, which is too much. $2017. All right, claim territory. Actually 90 right next turn. Yeah. Take a look at the tech tree. Getting fishing online would be great. Going towards riding would be good. We need to get domestication though right now. Got population. Now, of course, if they claim this and then attack from it, we would be annoying, but we've lost all our movement, so we can't do much. And we got a unit here. Perfect. I was hoping that would happen. Let's see if we can purchase out that spearman. Beautiful. You know what? Reinforcements might not be a thing. We might have to research that. It's a little silly. Use reinforcements. Yuck. So if we lose this fight, all of a sudden, yeah, we can't increase our army size. Right, so we've pillaged this. They can chase us all they want.
Come over here.
Let's see if we can pillage this as well. Makes warfare pretty fun, though still a little difficult. So we can claim this territory now. $11, $12, $11, $12. Can't see what the yields are because of that other thing there, but it's almost as if we have to do it right there, right? It's like it's red, right? It's kind of weird. I think it's actually the best spot though. All right, once this is done, I think we're gonna put the city here. Here's not bad though. The Greeks, yeah, they already have moved on to the next era. This is We're not playing on normal difficulty. We're not playing on the hardest. We're not even close to that, but the ground is wetter and people will not forget, but otherwise life is back to normal. Okay. The wages of war. The ongoing war is a draining experience for the Empire. Your many armies fighting across land, costing you capital, resources, and of course, blood of the glorious Republic. The question of funding these endeavors should be addressed. Makes sense. Let's take a look at that. Army wages. We just used all our influence, so we can't really use it. It would cost 80. 50% money from ransacking, but minus 4 combat strength. That's brutal. We have more combat strength from ransacking. Interesting. Okay, now let's take a look at this. What are we? We're still getting the archer. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. We want to complete a whole army here, I think. To be honest, since we can't use reinforcements yet, and we need to really improve, and we've lost our. That's why I spent all our population. That's why we're gonna need to get this. I think next, we need growth big time. Our growth is struggling. Right, they've moved. Now, if we take this fight, we're not as strong, but we are uphill. And we almost have a whole army here. Attach for 130 is too much. I'm gonna put that over there. Actually, hold on. Put this here plus 3. No, yeah, never mind. We want this. And then to turn this into a... That's still another turn. Okay. If we don't win, though, then we have to win when we fight with this army. The following empires will have a grievance against you. Greeks and the Persians. Cancel. Is that because they are trading for this? We could ransack this, though, for so much gold. That's a lot of gold, which is very helpful. So we're going to do that. The real question now is just, do we take this fight here? I think we do. We have full health. They have 3 intense infantry units with 1 strong ranged unit. We are 2 ranged with only 1 intense infantry and 1 weak infantry. We might lose. But if we do, these guys... Oh, they're out of movement, actually, because they just got a new unit. Alright, so maybe we actually wait till next turn so these guys have movement so we can attack them if necessary. And instead, I think we come right here.
Off we go.
All right, we're gonna sentry it up there. The pecking of poultry, the art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods and animal entrails, the flight of birds, the wheeling of the stars, in holy auctions and elsewhere. And now, however, the practices have become so commonplace, so bizarre, that the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. Even the eating patterns of chickens are being interpreted by military commanders. What to do? Well, that seems interesting. Embrace. We get celebrating. We get an additional stability. We could go towards tradition and give us more stability. That'd be pretty nice. And we get more faith. Or we get learn and get more science. I kind of like the idea of faith, to be honest. Increase that. If we zoom out, we take a look at the faith. There's our religion creeping across the world. It's pretty small, actually. Take a look at science. Take a look at cult influence. Our influence is tiny. Tiny. Whoa. Are we at war with them?
Greetings. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Have attacked one of your armies at Bazaar. We can demand Let's see. We trade everything. I'm not going to worry about that. We're not in a place that we want to go to war with the Babylonians. Take a look at our ally here.
Sore eyes, how are you?
They have refused. Okay, well, we still have the alliance, which is nice. So there's no fear there. Let's end the turn. Curse gain pop. We can now get horses and that thing. And the merchant star. Beautiful. I believe that means we can go to the next culture now. We're close to a war victory and close to a defeat. Wait, war against the Greeks? An alliance. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Must be a bug. We're at war here, but we are close to victory, I think. Their desire is definitely dropping. Alright, this will give us definitely the uphill. We have 400 gold because we ransacked this, which is great. Can we purchase this out? Not quite. We could get, let's see, we could maybe turn one of these into a city though. Not yet. It's going to take 2 more turns to create that. Horse ranch will cost influence. Okay, let's do that. The Greeks are buying from us. We're getting even more gold. If we do this, if we lose, it'll be brutal to lose all these troops. But we can't lose this outpost. We can't let them get further in. There's that unit there. If we lose, though, we're going to lose war desire or whatever. We could choose our next culture already. And I'll move us towards upgrades. I think we kind of want to go science here. Right? Let's see, we've lost the Greeks who were science. That's brutal. We've lost a lot of availability. Actually, we only have 3. Militarists, the Goths, the Carthaginians, the merchants. We would at least get the Kothon, and we could use that to get a ton of industry and gold. We could use these guys. 1 plenty more territories under religion's influence. That's okay. And we get the Marians would give us a lot of influence, which would be pretty solid. Plus insights for independent people under patrons. We're not going to have any of those. That's going to be hard. The Romans could be decent. I really like a science-based civ. Because we can't do that, I think we need to go probably probably the Marians. Oh no, because we got independent people, so we're not going to get much science out of that. Though their stupa will give us influence, faith, and science. It's a tough question. +5 combat strength from ransacking on army. That's pretty solid. We'd get cavalry, we'd get influence and faith on this unit, on this district. I kind of want to go Carthaginians. I think that's the best one we can get. We get industry on the water. Alternatively, we could do this. We're not going to have a ton of influence. We do get a lot of trade, though. We don't have like any market quarters. Yeah. This is a tough call. I'm not gonna lie. Would have loved the Greeks. But the AI smashed us getting there. +1 unit slot available for each army actually would be maybe the best option. It might help us win this war. Yeah. We're gonna take that. It's good in the Roman get up. And the reason we do that is because we can move this army up here and combine and then attack with 5. It's going to end next turn though. So we're going to come this way. And next turn we can combine and theoretically win that fight. Now we go check out the tech screen. I think we kind of need to go towards writing. We kind of need to get Or well, we could get irrigation. Getting 2 food on river actually is pretty solid. This would be also great to win the war. The war is pretty brutal right now. It's the end of turn, so we can go
As
become the
urban
Romans.
centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace.
I think it was the Romans last time
Arts
too.
and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical
previous
equations become as
open dev
coveted
scenario.
as physical goods.
That scenario was
Empires
much
struggle to
easier.
control
This has been
these
fun. I'm
intangibles,
loving it.
however.
I'm
Some
really
might
loving
trouble
trying to figure it
their
out so that we can
stability.
eventually play on the Humankind difficulty. Civ 6 I've always played on, well not always, but for the last forever, played on deity. And it was fun, tons of fun, but I've also just gotten kind of bored. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm glad they made the AI harder. I wonder if they made them smarter or simply gave them lots of buffs. I also think it's interesting that our Nubian pyramid is just chilling like inside the mountain. Alright. Here they are here. They're fighting this army. Okay, that's brutal. If we take this and lose... We almost have to retreat. I didn't think they'd... That's smart of them, but now I'm mad. Dang it. Alright, so we have 52 to 21 here. We could get a cavalry unit. They're a little weak, but they could get it here pretty quickly. We have the gold to buy them. Might be good at killing. They have all tons of spearmen, though, which would be great for anti-cav. Let's open this. I think we're just going to do instant resolution. I'm hoping we don't lose too many units here. But I'm pretty sure we will. Alright, so we got the win. We did lose a unit. Pretty bad, too, actually. And they have another unit coming in, so we might need a retreat soon. Oh, snap. If we take this... Hold on. War resolution. We can't force peace.
The honor is mine, truly.
Their war support is low, though, which is great. They're really kind of being desperate, trying to offer surrender. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. I think we'd have to retreat here, unfortunately. If we take the fight, we could do some damage, but we will lose this fight, I think. But we could just do the damage and then finish them off with these units here. All right, these guys should have movement. Okay. I think we fight a manual battle and try and win. I don't know what this means. Slows unit movement but does not affect combat strength. Okay, we're going to say manual battle. They are uphill, which is a little unfortunate. We could hold them off a little bit here. Ooh, we could actually do that right here and force them to come this way. Interesting. And make them attack across the fortifications we have here. That's actually pretty smart. Now, they're going to have ranged units, though, so they're going to be able to kind of pick us off, right? Because they have one archer. If we know where they put that archer. Our archer should be stronger. But the fortifications would really help. It's debatable where to put this last spearman then. Probably around here on the river. If they attack, though, they come first. But then he could pop up on this hill. Here they can't attack from uphill. That's kind of the big benefit. If they're over here, I at least could flank, maybe. But it certainly leaves this open. I mean, the main goal here is to do some damage. So we'll see what we can do. So they're moving their archers here to pick on this unit. Probably smarter than they might be able to completely annihilate him in one turn. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Public. Alright, so they're attacking a hill there though, which is great. And now they're done hurting this unit. So now, aren't they? Well, they're gonna come here, but they're gonna attack uphill again. Attack uphill all you want. Alright, so our turn. My turn. We could come up here and really, really damage their archers. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We eliminate their archers and we get a significant advantage in the next battle. It does leave our archers a little exposed.
For your family.
But at least they have fortifications.
Attack!
And the more damage you do to these archers, if we can eliminate them, that would be phenomenal. This guy, I think we don't want to fight. I think we want to defend to force them to attack. Okay, I didn't think they'd get a kill with the archers. I was thinking of like, here's my magic, and you can't shoot if you have melee right next to your archer. But yeah, that's brutal. Your side is weak overall. I am well aware. Alright, so now they've used up their equal footing attacks. They're attacking uphill. They're taking way more damage than they should need to, but they did get their eliminations. Now we just kill whoever we can. Do as much damage as we can. They're coming forward. I'm glad they used their weakest unit to come up and move close. Their archers shouldn't be able to shoot a over the mountain. Okay, I guess they can. And doing 16 damage. Alright, so they did attack from uphill? From the river? No, they just attacked from here, okay. Now they attack from the river, okay. Pretty much now, if we get another turn. Let's see if we do. Ooh, we do, we survived. One whole turn. Alright, so now we can try to get an elimination. I think this might give us the best opportunity of a kill. There we go. The battle will continue next turn. We're going to lose it next turn, but then they'll be so weak that we should eliminate them quite easily. In the meantime, if we wanted, we could switch to here and pump out a soldier this turn. Or do we pump out the farmer's quarter real fast? I think that guy makes sense. Then we'll finish this in a turn or two, and then after that we're going to be grabbing this. On a victorious city. +5 influence, +10 stability. Can be built once per territory. Beautiful. We're probably going to put something like this off of that. We'll check it once that's done. Let's end our turn.
Oh, a pleasure to see you again.
They're attacking us. Oh, in our city? Yikes. Okay, let's demand.
I demand either recompense or your destruction.
With Rome now, we're almost going to go fully into war, right? I mean, that's kind of what we have to do. Let's open the battle. We're going to go manual. We have to win this. Yeah, uphill. That's what we want. Kind of uphill. Hold on. So we could take more damage by attacking, right? Because scouts are bad at attacking. Why don't I just defend? Now they attack up there even? Yeah, like defending in this situation is way better. How they attack from the river? I mean, come on. Babylonians are terrible at war compared to the Hittites. Alright. We want to turn this into a city as well. We don't have the influence yet, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Though this might even be... No, we want these to become a city, so... And maybe you have to turn this into it instead, but we'll see. Alright, we were defeated here. We can almost resupply this army, but it's not really necessary. We want to kill them before they can go. Alright, so they retreated. Next turn we'll get that figured out. Can't purchase this yet. It's been a hectic, fun game. Yeah, we need more influence. Gotta turn these into a city already, because our influence is struggling. Getting this will help. We need to increase, you know, our influence per turn. We also get the iron, beautiful. That'll be really nice. The Maker's Quarter right there. But we do need to get our growth up in this city big time. So, all right, what's this? All right, they have. Oh, we're in a fortification. I'm gonna say instant resolution. I think we are stronger, so we should win. A draw? We both died? Okay, that's annoying. I think that's the best place to wrap this up, actually. Look at this Roman architecture, by the way. They've retreated. They're going to be able to heal, which is really annoying. I was hoping they wouldn't be able to retreat, but we can improve our army size here and push back in.
You? What do you want?
The war support for us is still good, and theirs is still weak. We need to be able to force them to surrender. It's going to take time. It's going to be annoying, but we'll get it figured out. And unfortunately, the raid may have been caused more, problems than the gold it gave us. We do have
Friend,
at least
so
a treaty
pleasing
here.
to see you again.
You too. The culture includes open cities agreement, customs union, military accords.
A proposal?
Alright, so they're refusing everything, which is pretty annoying. What's the point? They also have a pretty small empire. They have a lot of territories they've claimed, though. Lots of territories. They just only have one actual city, which I guess is us too. They've just claimed more territories than we have. We just have these 3, which is pretty good. We just need to get more and definitely come up this coastline and get whatever this is, because that's cool. But this has been a great episode. Very eventful. Even if we haven't grown as much as I would have liked to, we should get a city here within a few turns. That's going to be the primary goal, is defending these and then getting a city in one of them. And then probably, making this become one city over here and Coruscant becoming massive is kind of my goal. But thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought and what you want to see in the next episode. And thanks for all your support. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.